Hi, Facts versus Religion. This is Jay Philosopher with the goddess Venus with him, and I'm replying to your video hostage situation. I found it kind of funny. I wasn't offended in any way. I thought it was kind of boring until you got to the last part with the wafer, and the idea of holding the wafer hostage was kind of cute and funny. Um, I don't know. I was struck by the use of the wafer as the religious symbol. I would think that today, in a multicultural society, they would change it a little. That they wouldn't use a wafer. They would use like maybe an Oreo to symbolize the whole multiracial thing, or maybe like chocolate chip cookies even, or raisin bran cookies. That would be even better. And I don't see why Jesus's body has to be a wafer. I mean, there's really no reason why it has to be that particular kind of thing to eat. I mean, I think in the Bible it kind of says bread, that his body is bread. So that's the only thing that struck me as strange. Let's see, churches in the United States. I guess Catholic churches. The last time that they reported, they made over $100 billion in collections. I think that was about 1999 or something, about 10 years ago. So they're probably making over $200 billion now in collections. And you would think making $200 billion, they could afford something more elaborate than the little wafer with the cross on it. They could spend more money on that. But I guess, if you're making 200 billion, the less you spend on wafers, the more you get to keep. So that's important. I'm also thinking, just for here in the United States, that the churches aren't taxed. If we put a little tax on them, let's say even 10%, we could raise probably 50 or 60 billion dollars a year, and that would cover health care for everybody in the United States. That we could insure the 50 million people who don't have any health care now, and that would be kind of nice. So I'm wondering why the churches don't volunteer to do that. If they really want to help the poor, they could just say, hey, yeah, tax us like everybody else, and that way when we'll pay our fair share and everyone can get health care, for example. But I think the fact that they don't do that hasn't been proposed. That's too bad. Well, as Soren Kierkegaard said, Jesus said, sell everything you have and give it to the poor. But nowadays the churches say, sell everything you have and give it to us. Take care, and looking forward to your next video. Bye.